How about putting your hands together for Amanda Beam? She's the current world champion. She comes from Tasmania, and delighted to have you here, Amanda.
Yeah, you've got to be a little bit nervous coming into an event. Then it means something, you know. When you get on a log, you've got to be confident and know what you're going to do. I know I've got a pattern that I've got to cut to, and I've just got to do it to the best of my ability and hopefully win this prick. My name's Amanda Beams. I'm a world champion sawyer and woodchopper, a shop owner and a farmer. Thank you. See ya.
Hello.
How are you, Jude? I started my working life as a checkout operator in a supermarket, and today I own the business with my husband and my sister and brother-in-law. We've been here for 9 years at Exeter. We live 10 minutes away in Winkley. We've lived in Winkley for 22 years. This is our piece of paradise. Hey. Good eye. Good eye. If I'm not working at the shop or at the gym training or at home training, we're on the farm working. Not many people realise that woodchopping actually started here in Tasmania. In the 1870s, there was a bet between two guys to see who could cut through the log fastest. And from that bet and that race, we're here today. We have multiple events, multiple disciplines. My dad was a woodchopper and both his brothers, so I always got to sit at the woodchop, and in the early days it was as boring as batshit. Then my dad got killed in a logging accident, which was part of his work, when I was only 7 years of age. The day that Dad died, school teachers taking me home, and as the car drove down the road, there's a police car at the yard. To be told that Dad's not coming home. When I was 16, I met Dale at Adelaide Show. Yeah, what really inspired me was to see some girls out there on the end of a saw with a guy doing the Jack and Jill.
I said, do you want to have a go? She said, yeah. So a couple of weeks later, we had a go.
That was 27 years ago, and now we're married. We've got 2 kids, and our boys chop.
12, 13, 14.
Yeah, we're still competing.
On position 1, we have Dale and Amanda Beams, back-to-back world champions. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the current world champions in the Jack and Jill soaring. And great to have you here. 14. 15, 16, 17.
It's a two-way street.
Respect. In the early days, Jack and Jill soaring was the only event that the girls participated in the arena. And as we got more competent at that, they introduced the international relays, and all of a sudden we needed more girls to chop and saw individually. The opportunity arose, and yeah, I took it. When you're sawing with a partner, that's a team event. To then pick up an axe, you're there on your own. You got to show that you know how to use it and use it well.
Oh, she's pretty tough. The harder it is and the longer it goes for, the better she'll go. I'll have a bit of a grumble at her about if it's not right. So, you know.
A lot of times.
Amanda's asking the question, and she's on. Yes.
I have 2 world titles, the underhand that I won in the US and the Jack and Jill world title that Dale and I won. All 4 of us were national representatives. Zach and Daniel were both in the Australian under-21 woodchopping team. Dale was captain of the Australian men's team and I was the captain of the Australian women's team. There's not many sports that you can do it in, so woodchopping's a bit special in that respect. We love this sport. We're grateful that we all get to do it together. We're at a stage now in our lives where we're happy to be still competing. It's not so much about the winning. It's more about watching the young ones come through and supporting them and just making sure that this sport continues.